Hello, hello, hello. A little quiet here for a second, because we're using different background music. Because it's Chrono Cross. I don't know if you guys know how much I've been looking forward to playing this. I know I've said it for the last several Yakuza streams, but we're finally here. We're finally playing Chrono Cross, guys. Your background music, it shouldn't be playing. I just have, unless you're referring to Chrono Cross, which, yeah, is where I'm going with this. But hello, everyone. Happy Monday. I had the day off and spent it recovering from a questionable protein bar that I bought for Botha because they don't have peanuts in them, which, first off, anyone here with a nut allergy ever try to buy protein bars? How the fuck do you do it? And it got them kind of sick, and it got me very sick. So I have chugged my morning coffee, several hours ago, obviously. I've had some calming lemongrass tea, try and settle that. And I've also had several shots of Pepto, and we are ready to fucking rock. Welcome, everyone. See which the first one here. Hello, hello. Still time to talk about deep metaphors for the human experience. I mean, that was mostly just setting up for a poop joke, Nikrasil, but I'm glad you liked the go live. Onyx, hello, hello. Onyx, of all people, I have been most excited for you to be able to sit in on this because I'm going the kid route. I'm not going the Glenn route. So for those who aren't familiar with Chrono Cross, you don't need to have played Chrono Trigger. What few tie-ins there are, they cover, so far as I understand. I've never beaten this game. I've gotten very far, but I've never beaten it. So this is gonna be exciting. Kyo, welcome back. Good to see you again. I'm glad people are liking the greed emote. I saw that in Lumia's chat earlier, and I was like, people are using it because they were getting greedy on some of the Little Nightmares jumps. That was nice. Balls, welcome Striker, unless that's Fangirl, because that could go either way. When I see Striker in chat to say balls, CoffeeBot is here. Abra, screaming in Japanese for some reason, welcome. There's always a few you'd rather not have in the box, but you only get one kind and you miss out on the ones that pleasant. Okay. Nikrasil spouting some Forrest Gump wisdom. Local man crosses up Chrono and breaks his ankles. God. I mean, considering the protagonist's name is creatively Chrono, Local man named Alan Iverson by any chance? That's so completely over my head. That's I hope. Again, Abra, why are we screaming in Japanese? Shane, I can't catch a stream fully, so you guys have a good night. Have a good night to yourself, Fives. And can we get shoutouts for Fives while they're here? They were streaming earlier today. Sorry I missed it. I've been knee-deep in both chores and in trying to finish up the MIDI that I've been working on, which is still increasingly close. I know I said I was almost done with it last time I talked about it, but since then I've added an extra, key change and shit. Every time I pick it up, I'm like, ooh, but what if? What if? Yeah, I'm currently on the second part of the game. Gotcha. I turned Hero's music thing into an entire quest. Oh, right. So sorry to burst your bubble, Kyo, on that front. If you want to join the Discord and put up some of it there, that's fine. But I am not going to be having song requests turned on for any of the Chrono Cross streams. I love the soundtrack to this game. For years now, it has been it's been one of my happy place albums to just put a whole mix of this game on, and it's just amazing. Onyx redeemed writing in the journal. Let me get that up. I figured we'll actually go through the journal eventually when we get around to probably 300 followers. We've been cruising around 250, 260. It comes and goes. Onyx! Holy shit, 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, dude. To Mauville, to Keo, hey! To Wyvern, to Nizu, and to Real Macabre Mary. Just while we're at that, can you get shoutouts for Macabre Mary? But thank you, Onyx. Really appreciate that. Allen Iverson is known in the NBA for crossing over opponents. I don't know enough about basketball to have any idea what that means. You're either about to find a cure for indigestion or make your small intestine implode with that concoction. Exactly. Hey, you're getting it. It's a basketball. Gotcha. Power just dropped. Oh no, Striker. Nekrasil with the first D20 of the night gets a 16. 16 is the number to beat so far tonight. I'm gonna lurk. I have minis to build. Ooh, nice. Post this up in the gallery. I would love to see. Like, are you not just building? Are you painting them too tonight? How's that gonna go? Enjoy hiding in the corner though, Abra. Appreciate it. All right, let me see if I can get OBS to capture this appropriately. Ooh, hang on. New main menu music. Let me actually... Just so, you guys see what I'm seeing. See? Got its own little launcher and everything. With, remixes of the songs, which is pretty neat. It's a nice touch. So let's see here. Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, and Tree People. Oh, nice. So let's see. I'm pretty sure when I got this game, which, thank you, Onyx. Thank you so much. When I originally got this, I did fuck around with the settings and whatnot to make sure that it would be streamable and all that. So I think this is about where I want everything. So yeah. And at some point, we might even cover Radical Dreamers, which is a text-based adventure meant to kind of set up this game, which I've never looked into at all. So that'll be neat at some point. I got 16 people listen to it. 6 didn't, but 2 just said no for no reason I could find. God damn. People just not really into that soundtrack for some reason. All right. Let's see what we can do about this. Zoop. Game capture. Just make sure I'm capturing the right screen. Chrono Cross. Okay. And now we should be good to go. Oh, almost. Oh, that's right. I need to switch to 4x3 for this. Which I need to... So, God, remember the emoji mug? I used to use this thing all the time. So this only works if I have really access to, like, mouse and keyboard. Otherwise, it doesn't totally work. Let me... Man, it has been so long since I've used this screen. I'm gonna have to, like, fuck around with it a little. Hang on a sec. I thought that I'd be able to run this on the same scene that I used for all my other controller-based games, but it looks like that's just not in the cards. All right. Let me hide that and add existing reactive, which I'm going to need to hop into a Discord call in order to make this work. There we go. A little scuffed, but what spotted stream isn't? And there we go. Good enough. Lumia! Hey, Raiders! Welcome! We're just getting started with Chrono Cross. Welcome, everyone. There we go. No song requests today. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Supplies, motherfucker. Some fries, motherfucker. Hello, Krypton. Welcome. Lumia, Sea Witch, Nico, everyone. Hey! Oh, Nico's already here. You have to do radicals after you beat the main story. Got it. Thank you, Onyx. Didn't even hear it. That's a shame, Keo. But yeah, welcome, Raiders. Sea Witch with another D20. Let's see. The number to beat so far is 16 from Nekrasil, but you only got a 4. Wait. I'm waiting, Krypton. Yes, hello. Shoot, just while I'm paused, we'll let this background music back on. But hello, everyone. Welcome, Raiders. I'm Player Spotted. I'm sure most of you already know, though, since, Anyways, I'm not sure where I was going with that. Hang on. Onyx, thank you for gifting a sub to Yuzen. Sorry, I am, like, just trying to get started and just getting flustered with all of this. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Nikrasil redeemed hard mode. No humming or commenting on the BGM for 15 minutes. That's gonna be a real challenge, especially considering even the freaking intro cinematic is a bop. But I'll try. Alright, let me get a few other things just set up here. Lumio, so what did we end up on? Because I think I had to duck out still during or don't touch anything. Lumio with a D20 gets a 19, the new number to beat tonight. Night Dove with a 3, Krypton with an 11. There we go. Nat 20 for Lumio raids. I see. Whoa, I'm tired. Yeah, go. Didn't you expect to go for 8 hours? No shit. That's a hell of a stream, Lumia. I'm glad you made it to the other side, though. Go ahead and rest. Thank you for dropping the kids off, I guess. I'll try my best not to let any of them burn the place down. No promises any of them are going to survive. Let's be honest, though. Bowie, hello, hello. That's impossible, not hard. True, true, true. We will get an at chat made me cry. I was there for it, Lumia. Because, you know, they love you and they support you and they want you to be able to go via the Night Dove. And the greed. Yes. Bad End Theater. Oh, yeah. I forget. I watched someone play that on YouTube. I forget who. Really cool looking game, though. Nikrasil rolled a 12 on the bot roll. Night Dove with another D20 gets a 6. I'm above average on that roll, so it works for me. There you go. By 0.5. Yo, fuck this. I was... What the fuck is this? I was AFK and now I see a game I recognize. I mean, yeah, we haven't really even started the game. I've literally run the main menu for 2 seconds and then we got raided by Lumia. It's still early, see. What do you mean it's still early? You just streamed for like 8 hours. That's like half of what should be the waking part of your day. You found the sledgehammer? Oh no. Square bomb, what sledgehammer? What sledgehammer are we talking about? Burn, you say? Alright, but yeah, welcome everyone. Hello. We're not even 20 minutes into the stream. Goddamn. Yes, please go take care of yourself, Lumi. 8 hours isn't that long. For a stream, though? I mean, obviously I've done one 24-hour stream, but other than that, the most I go for before I start feeling like, maybe I should wrap things up, is like 4 hours. And then I'm just like, hang on, I'm overstaying my welcome. I need to go. I was obviously joking. Obviously. Nikrasil with another D20 gets a 9. Still holds the number to beat at, I think it was 18. Obviously. Drink! Okay, we're drinking, Nikrasil. Thank you. There we go. Let's see. Oh, I do have input display on this scene. Okay, cool. Let me just move that a teensy bit down, probably. There we go. That's about right? Yep. Just barely touches the bottom. I also think this is the first PlayStation game I'm using a PlayStation controller for. I think everything else I used this controller for was never intended for it. Did Dark Souls ever release on PlayStation? I don't even have a clue. I still feel like that's off-center. That's gonna bug me. Oh, that's even worse. Anytime I add like a new element like this onto a scene where it needs to be centered, I'm just sitting here like, it has to be perfect. That's a little bit that way. There we go. And Afseen, thank you for the resub. 10 months, dude. Thank you. It was on PS3. Gotcha. I'm gonna head out and continue my quest, but I'll be back. Yeah, no sweat, Kyo. Have a great rest of your night if things end up wrapping before you come back. Good luck to you. Alright, so anyways, I've been too excited to actually play this game to not actually play this game tonight. We're calling it into the just chatting portion. We're playing the game. And I'm starting the timer in a second here for not talking about the music. There. The timer is started, as much as it pains me. Can I get that on screen, though? Yep, there it is. There we go. Make sure I also have chat up. Hey, there we go. I'm here now. Lost power there for a few. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's a little scary. Everything all right over there for you two? I'm just gonna hum some tunes, completely unrelated to the game. Hang on. Before it completely fades out, what was the start of all this? When did the cogs of fate begin to turn? Perhaps it is impossible to grasp that answer now, from deep within the flow of time. But, for a certainty, back then, we loved so many, yet hated so much. We hurt others and were hurt ourselves. Yet even then, we ran like the wind, whilst our laughter echoed under cerulean skies. No idea where they're going with this. I feel like they're just trying to set up the vibe. I like how the cutscenes weren't... I mean, you can't really do much to remaster the pre-rendered cutscenes, but... Dargans. Fire. Ladies in crop tops. Jesters. Dargan. Cat. God, I've been so excited to get to play this. You guys, oh my god. You guys may be able to not make me talk about the background music, but you can't stop me from bopping out. This game really has everything. Dragons and cats. As a heads up, that character's name is quite literally Lynx. Not the most original, but it works. Just talk about the BGM? Not really. It exists, that's about it. That doesn't count. Current poll, drink? I'm gonna vote drink. There we go. I did do your drink, didn't I, Nicosil? Or is this for another just unrelated drink? They kind of seem like talking about the music. I don't know what you're talking about. That never happened. Listen, I yeah, it's not me bopping out to the BGMs, kind of talking about the BGM. Semantics. Yes, chat. We're leaving the vibration function on. That's the only prerequisite to setting up the game, apparently. Oh, yeah! And for some reason, it assumes we're using an Xbox controller, despite this literally being a PlayStation port. Vibes enabled. This was not me at the poll. I mean, yeah, no, I figure, you know, you're not a mod. I'm assuming that was sequel. Yep, these sure are helpful controls. God. Okay. So, we need to name our protagonist. Chat, hang on. I actually need to manage requests or manage rewards, because here's what I'm going to do. I am setting up a channel point redemption for when we play this game, and it's going to be expensive. Name the current new... Name the new member. I'm going to leave it disabled most of the time. But whenever we have the option of naming a character, the first person to redeem it once it is available We will name the character that. Keep it appropriate. Only toggled on for new characters. Enter an amount. Oh god, what should we set this to? Because, I mean, considering how I have most prices at... Because, again, this is going to be for the rest of the game, so it's going to be pricey. But I have to imagine, given how some of you do and don't spend your points, I don't think this is going to be a much of a deal breaker. I'm setting it at $5,000. And... Oh god, I have to add custom PNGs for each. No, whatever. Skip reward request queue. And I'm also going to say 1 redemption per person. And go. The redemption should be added. Alright, the timer stopped. Weird. Fucking Kavi Booby Booba. Oh, that's the other thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 characters. Fangirl was the fastest there, but the name is too long. Okay, I gotta fix it already. Max of 12 characters. Manage rewards. Manage rewards. Yeah. Name the new member. Max 12 characters. There we go. Spoofy McFarg is 12 characters. Okay, Spoofy McFarg it is. And with that, okay. Chat. You guys are literally just throwing your points away. I already said it's only for the current character. No worries. Gotcha. A can still be redeemed. I'm trying to fix it. I literally just threw it together. You guys. You guys. There. There's now a 5-minute cooldown on it as well. Alright. And there. Now it's disabled. Okay. So, Fangirl got to name the pro tag. And it's Spoofy McFarg. God damn it. In addition, there are going to be polls up at certain points, because there are a lot of like plot choices to be made. The only one I'm not budging on is that we are going to agree to help the character named Kid. We are going to agree to help the character named Kid at the beginning of the game. Can't put the space in there for Spoofy. Damn. Nicrosil, thank you for the 10 little bitties. Thank you. Spoofy McFarg. There you go. Oop. Nope. There we go. Nope, damn it. There. Shit. Okay. Confirm. If anyone tries to clip that, I'm deleting it. I just don't even try. Confirm. Spot, you want to know when the true choice matters? Nope. No, I do not. Spooky Tower, dragon statues. Glenn versus Kid route. Nope. All I know is that I've never actually gotten Glenn in my party. Oh god, hang on. I need to... There we go. And then just not press any number keys, I guess. Because it's not in the beginning? I see. And I already don't know how to feel about the name. What is it, Spooky McFarg? You look troubled. This is it. There's no turning back now. Oi, come on, Spoofy McFarg. Mel. Just you wait, Lynx. Today's gonna be the day of reckoning. Say your prayers. Not it'll do ya any good. Easy there, kid. Spoofy McFarg. God, this is so fucking cursed. Also, hang on. The actual game display is not quite right. Hang on. Transform. Reset. Yeah, you guys weren't even getting like half of it. Oh! Hang on. What is this aspect ratio? What the hell? So this is the size of the game. This is the aspect ratio for the game. So if I want to adjust it for the chat box, there's all that null space. So happy. Hi there, so happy I'm CoffeeBot. You can shorten it to Spoofy. Got it. I don't think I ever went out of my way to get Melon to run through. I don't think I've personally ever gotten Melon to run through. And if I have, I don't think I've ever used them. So, God, how am I going to set this up? Hang on. If I... How about... And then we set that there. And we set that down there. And... What do we even put in the bottom? I guess we could put up an add image. Not. Yeah, I ought to be able to just add image. I have a plan for this. Don't you worry. Don't you even worry. I have a plan for this. What are we gonna call this? Browse file. Come on. Where is it? I have it around here somewhere. Local files. Pictures. Pixel art. Where is... Oh, there you are. There you go. He's just gonna be hanging out down there, Chad. Don't you worry about him. He's just gonna be our little friend at the bottom of the screen here. Just so we have something to put down there. There we go. Oh, see you, background Batha. Love you. You want to say hi to chat? They wave. We're gonna need to figure out something to put down there, but in the meantime, I guess this will do. What's that crystal-like thing? Some kind of switch? Bugger. So close yet so far. I'm going to butcher Kid's accent. Just as a heads up. I'm going to fucking butcher whatever Kid's accent is supposed to be. And Kid, like I said, we are going to be using them in our party as much as we can. They have a thief kind of kit and are a pretty decent red element. So that's just going to be a thing. Probably could have avoided the fight, but I'm kind of eager to show off how fights work in this game. So, it is turn-based, but there's still like a sort of passage of time. So, attacks come in basically weak, medium, and strong attacks. And each of them reduce my stamina by a certain amount. Stamina can also be kind of abstracted as a passage of time. So this heavy attack is going to progress more turns than a weak attack would. Spoofy McFarg, let's go. Is there a canon accent for the characters? I wasn't aware of voice acting for these games. I don't think there is. So I hit for 2, my stamina reduces by 2. Comboing attacks makes their accuracy higher. So because I landed that 2, all of my attacks are more likely to land. So I have an 84% chance to hit a heavy attack, and I miss anyways. Enough time has passed. It's now this dude's turn, which interrupts my combo. So I'm not going to put any more time on Spoofy. Let's let Kid have a turn. Medium attack misses. And it's now that guy's turn. Kid doesn't have full stamina, so I'm not going to bother. Let's let Mel have a turn. Fuck it, we'll just go for... What is with these hit rates? Heavy attack? Wasn't super heavy, but we'll roll with it. Okay, so Mel is clearly not a physical fighter. Your accent is as valid as anyone else's. Voice over fearlessly. Fine. Spoofy, however, is a very capable fighter. Kid is not so bad. Let's let Mel cast something. What's she got? What even element is she? I don't know what element Mel is. Yellow. And she's a thief. Okay. Interesting. Does every girl in this game that wears a crop top also have a thief's kit? Are you gonna use speed up functions in battle? I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Anyways, meteorite. The small child is going to summon things from space. The thief's kit is just a crop top, clearly, you know? That's all you need to become a thief, is a crop top. Did you not know that crop tops increase lockpicking potential like tenfold? I did not. I'd recommend sparingly use it in the overworld as the game was not made for it. Yeah. Oh, so here's the thing I wish JRPGs had. So, over the course of that fight, I built up the ability to cast spells. But I didn't use all of my spells. All those green bars that you see next to everyone's stats, that's their available spell slots that they could have used. But I didn't. Some of those are healing spells, so I can say max healing without using consumables. Spoofy cast Recover All. Everyone's fully healed now because he was able to at the end of the fight. Please, more JRPGs need to steal that. Probably why you don't pick Lock Spotted. I play the thief archetype in most games. How do you know I don't wear a crop top? How do you know I'm not currently wearing a crop top? Also, the timer's up. I am absolutely going to gush about the music now. Live split. There we go. Show us then. I haven't even done a face reveal. What makes you think I'm doing a crop top reveal? So, all I really know about the soundtrack is that it is the same composer as Chrono Trigger, which is the prequel to this, but we'll talk about that later. Let's see what Kid can do for spells. Don't show your face, just torso. Oh no, crop top reveal. You don't seem like a crop top wearer. Shows what you know. Ooh, Magma Bomb. There we go. I am loving just the smoother graphics, too. It wasn't even that long that I was playing this on original hardware, so this is a treat. There we go. We have seen left leg, right arm, left arm, no face or torso yet. What kind of weapon is that? So, I think the game calls it a swallow, like a bird, a swallow. Not spelled like the verb, it's spelled like the bird. It's a double-bladed staff. I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, it's a swallow, exactly. What was I talking about? I have no idea what I was talking about. All right, this backtracks. So yeah, it's the same composer as the composer. It's the same composer as Chrono Trigger. And what I also seem to remember is that he wrote a lot of it. Like, he was asked to write a lot of the music for this while seriously depressed and about just life in general. And he wanted to dedicate the soundtrack to a girl he fancied, who then rejected him anyways. So, you know. Why do I feel like there's parts of the song that are missing or something? I seem to remember there being like a hot, hot, ooh, hot, just before the loop or something. Big oof. Oh well. Simp. Yeah, he was simping. So he's T-Swift before T-Swift, kinda, I guess. Also, this was the first time I actually saw a video game character actually try to use a knife and a reverse grip for the sake of, like, regular-ass fighting. I just thought it was for style points. Also, if you guys haven't caught on, the sound effect that I've been using forever for exclamation win we now all know where it's from. Doesn't play? What do you mean doesn't play? Oh shit, it's not on this. Right. I forgot that I rerouted all my audio stuff and I haven't adjusted this scene in months. Hang on. Audio input capture, add existing Streamlabs. Boom. Can you hear that now, chat? I've tried it with dagger fighting and I'm not sure if I prefer it or not, but it works. Also barely hear the music. I can boost that. So I've spent most of the day to either on a bike or using a weed eater, causing me to be shaky. You should probably feed and hydrate yourself there, Chaos. Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? So when's D&D happening? I really need to get off my ass about that. I'm also going to adjust that slightly to the right, because it being so close to the chat was bothering me for some reason. Also, why is that? Why? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna need to just come up with a whole other scene just for this game, aren't I? Alright, so this first stream is gonna be scuffed. But we're gonna have a second, when we get to the second stream for this, I'll fix OBS. Wow, bugger! We're so high up! Is this thing floating? Yes. Yes, it is, kid. So astute. Did it feel like your body just passed through the floor just now? Sure, kid. Also, hi, kid. This sure is some fort. Eh, Spoofy? I'm gonna need to get in character for kid every time. Oi! I swear! Governor? You alright, mate? You've been acting all weird. We don't know what's up ahead, so just stay on your toes, eh? Made a journal entry. Oh. Is it weed time, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it? God damn. Okay. That's going into the journal. There we go. Regular grip is... Reverse grip is better. Is good for counters and defense rather than typical uses of a knife. Regular grip is better stabbing, chopping, and slashing open. Reverse works good enough for a slash easy to hit areas. It's push for trying to attack you. Also, does everyone hear a heartbeat? I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs! Oh shit, we partied too hard. Oh, but he's smiling. It's okay. Hey, thanks for killing the bot, Chaos. Spoofy McFarg. Good morning, Spoofy McFarg. Come on, sleepyhead. Get up. Oh, the nostalgia! I have absolutely tried to learn this on a guitar. Only experience with dagger, which is only stabbing, not slashing, so either grip works for that at least. Yeah, I gotta figure, you know, reverse grip is for overhead stabbing, regular grip is for forward stabbing. Alright. Yo, the watercolor backgrounds. Oh, they're so good. Oh, no. Lights on. Lights on. There we go. I'm just making sure I don't have, like, anything. Spoofy McFarg took out Spoofy McFarg's not-so-secret savings. 200G. Would you like to rest? Nah. So, another unfortunate thing, chat. Oh, I actually didn't know that was there. I'm just rubbing my face on the walls, looking for things to interact with. Not gonna lie, you jumped and I was like, how the fuck you do that? There's a lot of interactable stuff in this game that, like, isn't super clear. There's a couple instances where you want to do an overhead type stab, but they're few and far between, so close to an execution rather than a fight leaves you way too open. Exactly. Because, like, to do an overhead stab, you're just completely leaving your guard up. Unless you have, like, something going on in your left hand to guard, your whole just right arm is clearly and obviously just going down for a stab. Much like a Superman punch. Exactly. Oh no, her name is Marge. Her name is Marge.
Homie. Good morning, Spoofy McFarg.
Damn it. I hate myself so much for this right now.
You're finally up. The sun's already reached high noon. Homie, by the way, didn't you have plans to meet Lena this morning? Lena came by to see if you were up.
Chat, do I have to keep doing that?
But you, young man, were still off in Never Never Land. You shouldn't break promises like that. Girls can be pretty scary if you make them angry.
I feel bad for that bot. Looks like a stolen account. Probably. Oh my god. I'm glad Marge isn't going to have a lot of lines. That voice is going to kill me. Also, chat, important check. Can we pet the cats? No, but we can make them meow for us. Hang on. There we go. We can pet the cats, chat. The game is playable. Oh, what I was saying. I'm apologizing ahead of time also for a bit of voice acting. Because it's going to be unavoidable. Because I, unfortunately, am aware of the fact that you can recruit that dog into your party. Let's go talk to him. Assume the meow is a result of petting the cat. Exactly.
Oh, hi, Spoofy McFargapoo. Me, I'm a bit busy right now. Have you already met up with Lena? Me think she was by the pier.
The dog is OP at the start. Because otherwise, if you don't recruit the dog, you are soloing content. And having the dog in your party is literally just being twice as strong. It's unfortunate. Is it supposed to have a hair lisp? It's supposed to basically have a lisp, yeah. Dog and voodoo doll at the start, too. I've never had the voodoo doll at the start. Yippee! I've also literally never had the voodoo doll in my party. but we're not going to talk too many spoilers. I know at least the first half of the game pretty damn well, but for people who are new to this, I don't want us to talk too much about future stuff. Kind of start. Can you even have the voodoo doll at the start? Now I'm going to be sitting here thinking about the fucking voodoo doll. You're late, Spoofy McFarg. Sleeping in as usual, I suppose. You promised you'd go get some Komodo dragon scales for my necklace. Remember? Chaos, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. There we go. Yes, I can't. If I want the answer, I will say okay, chat. Komodo dragon scales? Bitch, what the fuck? You know? Since you were late, my mom asked me to babysit the kids. Woohoo! Spoofy McFoggy! Lena, look at me! Come on, you guys should join us. It feels really good. I must leave. I must goodbye. Enjoy your stream. Hope it continues its high. Thank you, Sequel. You have a great night, my dude. Unlike the rest of you, we're not here to play. Don't swim out too far now. Okay, gotcha. Now, normally, chat, here's where I would raise the first poll, whether we want to have Kid or Lena in the party. We're going with Kid. I realize that Lena probably changes some cutscenes later in the game pretty dramatically, I'm sure. Maybe if we New Game Plus this. But as I understand, Lena has some like good character progression and all that. Remember when we were like that? Not a single care or worry on our minds? How each day lasted an eternity, filled with newness, fun, and excitement. That isn't here. That's later. I know, Onyx. I know it's later. But I would be doing the polls before the choice, so that the poll is done by the time we get to the choice. Going for all characters, we're going to play this for the next several years. We are not going... All characters takes at least 2 entire playthroughs. That's how many branching paths this has. The important thing now is not our childhood, but my Komodo scale necklace. Yes, we have to face up to reality and live each day anew. So, I want you to go to Lizard Rock and get some scales for me. I would join you, but I still have to watch the kids. It's your fault, you were late. Once you've collected some Komodo dragon scales, I'll catch up with you at Opasa Beach. Is that okay with you, Spoofy McFarg? Yeah, okay. Good, that's what I wanted to hear. Okay then, don't just stand around, go collect some scales at Lizard Rock. Let's see, I think 3 should be enough. Good luck, Spoofy McFarg, I'm counting on you. So, she's able to hold her own. She's, you know, spunky.
Huh? Oh, it's you, Spoofy. Beautiful day, huh? You got me dozing off there. By the way, Spoofy, do you like the sea?
You know what? We're gonna be spending a lot of time on it, so we'll say sure.
Oh, really? Yeah, the sea sure is great. Just remember, Spoofy, don't take it too lightly. Usually, you'll find the sea to be vast, deep, full of strength and energy, yet kind and gentle. Once it becomes angry, it can turn into the most frightening monster you've ever seen, engulfing everything.
Yes, yes, till sea swallows all.
Close your eyes and prick up your ears, and hear the cries of countless men swallowed by the sea. The hidden secret the sea whispers. I recommend you learn to sense the mood of the sea. That's if you don't want to join the fellows already on the bottom.
Yo, this fisherman's getting deep. Yeah, hurricane, monsoon. Just help me go stab monsters. Exactly. But there is a party member who uses a fishing rod to just beat monsters senseless. So it wouldn't be the most far-fetched thing. What else can we do over here? What else we got? What do you got? Why, hello there, Spoofy. Can I interest you in something? I have some great elements. Would you like to take a look? Yeah, sure. So elements are this game's spells. Elements come in 2 forms. Either consumable, which is, you know, like this, or we're gonna say regular, but per fight, these are themselves once consumable per fight. I require they be acquired. We'll see. We'll see. Unfortunately, allocated. So allocated means I have it equipped. Stockpile just means in inventory. So I don't have Aqua Beam, but I do have Cure. Let me actually check. I don't even know what elements I have equipped. Menu. Elements. Currently, we have Tablets of Healing and Cure 1. We have an open slot on slot 3. So let's go ahead and actually buy an element really quick. Yes, I would like to take a look. Show me your elements. Let's grab... Since we already have Cure, we're going to grab Aqua Beam. Hello, what I miss? Not much. We're buying the rights to children with the skins of venomous dragons, basically. Well, no. We promised our girlfriend that we would make them a necklace, and we overslept. Because we were having a nightmare about stabbing our friend. You know, usual shit. So normally, okay. So Aqua Beam, I'm actually going to remove this really quick. So Aqua Beam is a level 1 spell, meaning that by default, I could equip it here in the level 1 slot. Or I could equip it as a level 3 spell, and it becomes Aqua Beam plus 2. Some of them, like consumable tablets here, are level 1 plus or minus 0, meaning that they can only be on 1. Aqua Beam is 1 plus or minus 7, meaning it can go anywhere from 1 to 8. And it gets stronger each time. So if it were a level 3 spell, and it was, say, plus or minus 2, I could equip it as a minus 1 if I just really wanted the spell on my bar. Now, it's also going to be really important. We might save Scum a little bit. That we have all of our party members alive when we kill bosses, because that's the only way to expand our spell slots. Humana, humana, humana! She sure is pretty! What a knockout that dancer Miki is! The port town of Termina has its share of dancers, but no one, I say, no one compares to Miki. But mind you, I've never actually seen Miki dance. Oh, I would love to see him jiggle. I'm talking about her arms, of course. Yes, of course. Whoa, Spoofy, don't tell Grandma about this. Don't tell Grandma that I'm being horny in the middle of a bar, out loud where people can find me. Why, hello, Spoofy. You want to hear the real truth about the world? Insanity leads to chaos, then to solitude. The fruitless effort of adding meaning to what is meaningless. Alone, crimson tear falls to the sea. The echo of the remaining star cries out in the infinite vacuum. The least I can do is send my distant prayers over the wind of time, setting sail on dreams. Well, how'd you like it, Spoofy? Were you moved? I've been dreaming about becoming a poet since I was little. I want to cross the continent and make a name for myself with just a pencil and paper. But look at me. I'm in this puny village in the middle of nowhere, waitressing this rundown shack.
What you say about my restaurant? You can quit anytime, you know.
Yikes! Kidding, just kidding. Say how good the work environment is. Sure you were. Yo, knives? Knives? Can I take the knives? No answer, it's just a barrel. No answer, it's just a barrel. Damn. Oh, hey, I can go back here.
Yo, Spoofy, you heard your message of the day from the Record of Fate?
It's a green pyramid. Yeah, it's the save point. If we read every line in a JRPG, we will literally never finish this game.
Wild Hungry Man. Yo, chat, you want me to pick you up something from Wild Hungry Man?
I moved to introduce your face to the bar table at high speed, if that's what you mean. God damn, Chaos. Not a fan of poetry. Ivory helmet. Nice, we'll put that on really quick. There we go. Anything to steal? Hecarim bone. Oh, hey, it's not bad actually. I'll take it. Hello? I'm asserting myself as a protagonist by taking your things, but respecting you by announcing my coming anyways. I'm actually a decent, big fan of poetry, but I'm picky. There. Thanks, Coffee Bot. So what's everyone up to tonight? While we listen to, you know, a fucking legendary soundtrack and my rambling. Let's see. Yes, we're visiting all the neighbors. Isn't my Celine cute? Daddy found her by Lizard Rock. A lot of baby Komodo dragons play out there. I guess it's kind of like their hangout. It's their natural habitat. And you know what, Spoofy? Don't tell anyone what I'm about to tell you, okay? It's a secret. Lolo said he was going to get me some Komodo dragon scales. What should I do? Oh, yeah. So in this village, you get your loved one Komodo dragon scales. It's just a thing you do. I'm Coffeebot. Hi there. Hi there. I'm Coffeebot. Hi there. Hi there. I'm Coffeebot. Hi there. I'm there. I'm Coffeebot. Hi there. I'm Coffeebot. God damn. Thinking about frogs and bugs. Nice. Frogs are cool. Frogs are cool. He thinks I'm going to make some coffee, actually, now that you mentioned it. There you go. You know about Lizard Rock, southwest of the village? The mother Komodo dragon comes out every once in a while. I'm told Kiki numerous times not to play there, but she never listens to me. I guess kids will be kids. Yo, what's in your basement? Are you guys seriously blocking the basement right now? Okay, there we go. Why do all the dragons hang around here and get so defensive and maraud our way through it, kidnapping their young, you know? Why do they do that? Oh, hi, Spoofy. I was lost my thoughts there. You know how Kiki's growing up so quickly? Sometimes I'm just amazed at how much she resembles her mother. Yeah, I guess my wife is like that too. She's been very much like her mother as long as I can remember. I guess that demonstrates how life continues to live on through generations. It's been about 10 years since I became a fisherman. Back then, I still had other aspirations, but I ended up succeeding my dad. I guess you could say that everything here represents 10 years of my life. Lion sharks, sawfish, six-horned narwhals, you name it. They represent all my hard work and dedication. A question for the ages. We wonder why. I didn't even say hi. Oh, sorry. Sorry, babe. Hi. Hi, Botha. Love you. No, baby, no. I love you. Everyone's in gush about Botha. We can't set it to Botha only chat, but we're gonna go ahead and just go ahead and say, I don't know, hang on. Start Botha only chat. There we go. Hey! There we go. It's too late, baby, no! You forgot what day my... Okay, hang on, let's stop the stream and have this. Forgot what your birthday was, you didn't say hi to me. I didn't forget what day your birthday was. I confused which was the 6th and which was the 7th month. I didn't say hi to you because I intentionally split between the game and the stream. You know I love you, baby. Are you having a good time? I assume you're playing Stardew. Let me check. Yep, you playing Stardew. How's it going? How's your farm, baby? Baby, no cry. No cry. The stream is the whole stream is on this moment right now. No cry. We love you, right, chat? We love Botha. Shoutouts for Botha. Much love for Botha. Yeah, I'm literally gonna go AFK and go give them a hug, chat. Be right back. Alright, and I return. We're now back on our regularly scheduled stream. Apparently also, dinner's on the way. Yeah, be ready to answer the door soon, I see. Alright. So, we I am going to go ahead and do one last thing before... There we go. Oh. Shoot. And I forget all the things that's doing to the stream. That and that. There we go. Alright, ratings are open for Botha. Only values up to 1,000 are recognized. Anything more than that, it doesn't accept your vote. I love my job and I'm happy with my current lifestyle and all, but lately I get to thinking when I see Kiki and how I could have had a different future. What if I'd chosen a different path 10 years ago? Then I'd be living a completely different life than I am now. I'm not saying which one would have been better. I just wonder where the other path may have led me. I guess the longer you live, the more you wonder about another you that might have been. Boy, life sure is complex. So... Oh, hey, Spoofy, you want this? Here, take it. It's an amulet I made from a lion's shark tooth 10 years ago, when I decided to become a fisherman. I don't need it anymore. I have my wife and Kiki watching over me. Okay, Onyx, now I get it. This is how I end up with aforementioned other party member. Not soon, but not too far from now. Got it. I remember doing this quest as... a different character is the thing. So you'll know, you know what I mean by I did this as a different character. At some points, you know, you have the option of swapping other stuff. You know, there's a little more stipulation to it. You can't just do it immediately. Okay. There we go. Just had to close live split being still open. Okay, so I think there's one other thing I need to do before I can just have the dog on my team. The problem is I'm trying to remember where to go for that. That's my house. Can't just do it immediately. Got it. Yeah, I just thought I had to go to the person's house with that person in their basement, which I know sounds suspicious as fuck, but trust me. Trust me, Chad, it's not suspect at all. This is my house. Enter at own risk. Uh-huh. Good morning, Spoofy. Don't tell me you just woke up. Don't you know that the early bird gets the worm? Lena's over on the pier. Looks like her mother asked her to babysit. I don't have anything I can take from here? So I'm pretty sure I remember... I have to, like, give the dog a bone or something in order to get them on my party. Dog! Yep. You do, but you have to do it after something else happens. Okay. Want dog. I will do my best to make sure that we have dog. Check out this sawfish. Awesome, ain't it? Poppy caught it down south by the El Nido Triangle. Nobody likes going down there, though. They all say it's creepy. But this sucker sure looks tasty. Mmm. Yo, Spoofy, what do you think of this sawfish? You ever seen one this size? Ha! This has got to be from the legendary Dragon King Palace. Wouldn't you agree, Spoofy? Oh, okay. So it's a common thing in Japanese mythology at the bottom of the ocean is the Palace of the Dragon King. So the fact that there probably is literally going to be the Palace of the Dragon King at the bottom of the ocean makes me laugh. Yeah, you're probably right. You think so too? I knew it. I just knew it. If it really is true, then from here on out, happiness will be rolling into my life. Business will pick up, money will start pouring in. I'll be able to repair my roof, varnish my boat, buy a new sail, eat as much squid gut pasta as I want in Termina. Ah, life is good. Yo, what do you think squid gut pasta tastes like? What kind of... Hey, Botha. Squid gut pasta. What kind of pasta are you using for squid guts? Right, who am I kidding? That would definitely be too good to be true. But thanks anyway, Spoofy. Thanks for playing. Here's a little something for you. Give it to a girl you like. Received a Komodo scale without lifting a finger. I wish the legend was true, though. The Dragon King Palace. There aren't enough dreams out there lately. Ha! Like fettuccine? Yeah, maybe. Fettuccine and squid guts. Hang on, is... There it is. Okay, so the bone is a key item, which means I ought to be able to walk up. And... if I just talk to you... No. What if I use the bone? Is that a Heckran bone? Spoofy McFargy Poo, present for I? How do you know? To accept or not to accept? Ahem. Me accept your present, and me shall help you. Me will do anything you want. Me will be your honored to be by your side. Me will use my pretty miracle power X. Me will do it, Spoofy McFoggy Poo. Poshel has joined your party. Alright. Chat. You know what to do. Submissions are open. It is a dog that punches and has a lisp. What are we naming it? So on like just another point, what I know of this story, Chrono Trigger really leaned on kind of the butterfly effect, that the things you do have lasting repercussions over the course of time, over a linear time. Chrono Cross explores alternate dimensions, the idea that the choices that were already made in the past branch out into alternate realities, into alternate selves, and it explores what it means to, you know, what role the soul plays in the sort of constant quantum branching state of the universe. Don't be mean to the boy, please. No one has redeemed it yet. Redemptions are open to name the dog. Redemptions are open. If you need to refresh the stream, maybe, but it should be available. Literally, the first person to redeem it names this dog. The problem being that if you did those extra redemptions earlier, I did limit it to 1 per person per stream. So, you know what? Since no one's redeemed it yet, I'm turning it back off. Yo, what the hell? I just realized one of the bots DM'd me if I want to become famous. I'm going to go ahead and go back through the redemptions that people already spent points on. And I'm going to go with Atfscenes, which was the second redemption for this. Cavi. Cavi is in the game now. You claim the maximum available to you. They'll stock you for next stream. Yeah, but Afstin, I went with yours anyways because you were the second redemption there. So we now have Spoofy and Cavi. Cavi the dog. What can we equip Cavi with? Oh, I'm sorry you don't have the points for it, Sea Witch. Trust me, there will be lots of chances over the course of this game. Lots and lots of chances. Okay, so the dog is wearing a glove and body armor of bone. This is fine. This is fine. Cavibot, you're in the game. Alright, we are now in a much better place than we were if we were trying to solo everything. Time sure does fly. Chief Radius has been living here for 4 years already. Such a bright, cheerful man. Everyone in the village really likes him. I wish I could stay here forever. Wait, that's right. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to freak out over certain characters because I remember the role they play in other timelines. This dude has shit to do in other timelines. How would you like to join everyone for my lecture? Today's lecture is The Fundamentals of Attack and the Arts of Elements. No. Oh, it doesn't interest you? Oh well, come again, Sonny. I promise to take it easy on you. Sounds metal as fuck. The bones of the fallen. Exactly, you know? So we can't use the save point because there's a line for it. It says, the ecstasy and anxiety of the chosen one. A mega babe is in love with me. Whee! I'm in cloud 9, but I don't want to get dumped. It tells of how naive the hearts of men are. Only Chief Radius can come up with a golden saying like that. The fuck are you talking about, dude? I thought I was spelling metal. Oh. No sweat. Onyx with the ellipses every time they want to talk about the plot. Don't sweat it, Sea Witch.
Drake!
Thank you, Zeus, for the hydrate. Hey, Zeus, how's it going? Appreciate that. Much needed. There's a lot of talking for this stream. Yo, my name's Toma the 14th, but people usually put the Great Explorer in front of my name. Yo, Genshin? The hit gacha game Genshin Impact? We rolled for Toma? Hell yeah. Not sure why they've got a hammer. Say, how do you know your eyebrow is thick as that, Grandpa? God, you know. The Great Explorer Toma. I was just looking around for treasure. I have a sixth sense, you know. Yo, I wasn't gardening. I was really looking for treasure. Gardening with a hammer. Yup. Checks out. You mean what I'm playing right now? The hit gacha game, Genshin Impact? Yeah, I just cleared up the weather on that fucking Lightning Strike Island. Alright, what does Poshul have for elements? Sorry, Cavi. What does Cavi have for elements? Nothing. Okay. Guess we gotta buy some shit for Cavi. The dog is gonna have fireballs, chat. The dog will have fireballs. And also probably medicine? And an antidote. I don't know if he'll be able to equip both of those, honestly, but you know. Allocate. What's auto-allocate gonna do? Equipped. Tablets. Nothing. And fireball +2. Hang on. Alright, we're buying a second fireball. The dog is doubling down on fireballs. Fire dog. Fire dog. I stopped playing. What were you playing, Sea Witch? There we go. Doubling down on the fireballs. I keep hitting start for the pause menu, but I forget that the pause menu is triangle. There we go. The dog has nothing but fireballs. And healing tablets, but mostly fireballs. Oh, Genshin Impact? Gotcha. So, something that they added to this port of it is this button. That just makes it go hyper fast. I can use this technically anywhere. I will only be using it on the world map. Also, secret area. I don't think there's anything we can do here yet, but isn't this a lovely waterfall? I love the hand-painted backdrops. Look, you can see the brush strokes, for God's sake. It's just not the game for me? That's fair. How far did you get? Also, yes, those rocks do look like screaming faces. Why do you ask? Does that concern you? Are you afraid of the screaming rock faces? Don't worry. Also, as to why there's no music in here. There we go. Fucking Cavi just bounding after us as we just run full kilter. Anyways, yee! Noom. Yo, and it's also auto-saving. That's weird. I'm gonna loot Cape Health real quick. Mostly just because I want whatever's in these chests. I don't remember. Oh, healing spell. Nice. What's in here? Bone! Hey, chat. We found the bone. We're gonna get a lot of those. They're a crafting material. We collect them. What do we got here? Spoofy McFarg and Lena forever. Oh, that's sweet. Like, Spoofy does love Lena. So, his name is Surge. I forgot it's not Chrono. It's Chrono and Chrono Trigger, but in this one it's Surge. Surge really does love Lena, and there is a route that has Lena in your party. But, and I'm really tempted to try it, but I just really like Kid. It's honestly like a 7 versus an 8 for me, you know? Bum 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 bum. You know, that would have been a lot easier to move if the dog helped. Just saying. Alright, let's get in a fight. I think I got to where being able to leave Mondstadt. Well, see, the thing is, Sea Witch, Mondstadt sucks. You can quote me on that. I hate Mondstadt. Weakest zone in the game. Horrible place to start. Like, I get it. It's meant to be simple so they can be introduced to the mechanics of the game. But at the same time, like, ugh. Fucking drill kick and dig from the dog. The dog just really walks up and does their best. Hey, chat, do you find this humorous? Moving on. I actually might need to equip the heal that I just got. I'm gonna let Cavi hold on to their empowered fireball, but they're gonna have basic heal. Oh hey, more fireballs. And Komodo Dragon. I'm just gonna go ahead and block this. There we go. I think yeah. Where are you gonna go now? Hello, I've come to murder you. It's romantic, isn't it? I'm here to skin you alive. For love. Oh, they brought the sand squirts. That was definitely overkill, but oh well. There's no reward for overkill. So if I see them, like, start to, you know, limp, I'll usually switch to a weaker attack. Just so that I have more time to do other actions. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! Fucking sit still! And I don't have as much stamina on Cavi here. There we go. Butt bumped him to death. Here we go, chat. The dog knows fireballs. Gee, that... You come home and the dog starts doing that. What do you do? Sit still so I can murder you. Then I restart my progress to see if the reason why I didn't like it is I didn't really pay attention to the plot. But then I got really bored with some of the characters talking. Just wanted to cook and get more things to try and cook and learn more recipes. See, so what you're saying, Sea Witch, is you encountered the worst part of the game twice. And a Komodo skit. Just for kicks, I am going to collect all the scales. The one I got in town from the fisherman is bonus. But I'm going to get all of them anyways. Let me put it to you this way, Seawitch. Genshin recently had a thing where... Why is everything blue? There we go. Where you had to go around and take pictures of some of the really cool places around the game. Some of them were in Inazuma. Lots of them were in Liyue, which is the second zone. Because Liyue has a lot of really picturesque places. They had like 2 spots in all of Mondstadt that were picture-worthy. Burn! Burn! Okay. So as I cast spells, you might notice the field effect thing at the top left. That is the current elemental effect of the field. As you cast spells, the field itself will reflect that. And as the field aligns more in a certain element, that element gets stronger, and its opposing element gets weaker. Oh, okay, there we go, and we're fully healed. And tablets. Hey, chat, we found drug tablets. Who's ready to party? Bum, 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 bum. Get back here! I am faster than you! Come on! Spoofy earned the power of love. I'm gonna use it to kill you. Yo, there's 2 of you. Do I get 2 skills? Perish. Dog, go. I love the fucking drill kick. It's so extra. Spoofy levels up a little bit. Komodo scale. Nice. Yeah, hang on. I'm going to try something with OBS really quick. So, the alternative to that scene, here, let me close that, is that I come in here, I remove the background, and I adjust the game capture a teensy bit. There we go. I can take this. I don't know. Which one do we like more, chat? Number 1 or number 2? The one we were just using or this one? There we go. Close enough. If I give Genshin another try, look in the Discord for how to speed my time in Mondstadt. Number 2? Chat, are we in agreement? Number 2 here? Not to mention, this scene has all of the haha funnies that I put together, like this. The other scene doesn't have any of these ready. So there's that. God, okay. I wish I could show you guys like the before and after for these backdrops. These are the best they've ever looked. This is amazing. I'm fanboying so hard over this. Ivory helmet. Yeah, let's give the dog a hat. The dog is getting a hat. No. There we go. And we have to murder our way out. Which we're happy to do. Dog get hat. Alright. So at the moment, there's still blue on the field, so all of the blue enemies on the field are a little bit stronger for it. But if I... Well, actually, hang on. Aqua Boom's not going to be great here, honestly, because it's going to be blue against blue. There we go. And wow, okay, the dog crit. Fireball. Oh, he limping. Perish. Nice. Easy peasy. Strong boy. Damn, boy. That dog's got some kick. Okay. Oh, sorry. I think it looks like I can go around this way. Yeah. More bones. Insert the Farmer John bones overlay. Shoutouts to Farmer John. Dead by Daylight streamer, VHS streamer, you know, those sorts of asymmetrical games typically. Really funny guy. I always say if he hadn't made it big on Twitch, he would have been great in radio. Well, we don't have all the scales yet, so we don't want to be here, actually. We only want to be here once we collect all the scales. Also, because we've now passed through the zone, technically, we can just cross over on the overworld. And pick which entrance we want. So, you know, again, things I wish other JRPGs would blatantly steal. Because it's amazing. Let's see. Where's the next one? Oh, you're over there. And, okay, you just run off into the bushes. Yo! Fight me! Or not. Loading screen skip. Neat. You know that's in the speedrun. I didn't like some of the characters you meet in Mondstadt. Yeah, a lot of them are just very whatever. Oh. Okay. Damn it. Missed him. Oh. We're fighting you this time. Blue. God, why does it do that? So, chat, I'm having a bit of an internal struggle here. The next person that's going to be joining our party, if I honor the name redemptions that were submitted prematurely, I would be naming them Cooler Links. The person we are going to be recruiting is the sworn enemy of Links. And I don't know how to feel about that. I kind of don't want to do that to one of my favorite characters in the game. Yes, what, just keep the name? Come on. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to time this, aren't I? I love it. Sorry. There we go, right? Oh, God, the Mario kill. We've broken its neck. It's fucking dead. We're gonna name them Cooler Links, and they're the sworn enemy. It's... You know what? Fuck it. I'm here for it. Why not? Alright, dog. Do what you do. Oh! Hi, Mom! We have been murdering their young, and hello, our first boss fight. We'll just, wail on you for a second here. And I'm actually going to do something, probably stupid, and fireball them. There we go. It's not going to do, like, maximum damage, just because, like, the field effect and all that. And now we're basically also out of stamina, so I'm now going to have to defend until it comes back. Oh, glad I defended. You also defend. If everyone in your party defends, it's basically giving the enemy a free turn, but it also regenerates everyone's stamina to full. So, it's a gamble. They are indeed the cooler one. I mean, yeah. Though you guys haven't met Lynx yet. Lynx has a really nice coat. Squirt gun! What was that squirt gun brand that was like the big deal for squirt guns? They wouldn't sponsor us, right? Are you dead? Hey! We killed a mother! Congratulations, chat. You're all accessories to matricide. And we've both leveled up and earned a new spell slot. Moto scale, stored it safely away. Oh, shoo! We now have 3 Komodo scales. Let's get moving to Opatha Beach and wait for Lena. Nope, we still have 1 more scale to get. I want an extra scale. Dog is even more stronger. Let's see. Allocate. Let's see what happens if we auto-allocate for the whole party. Gives them level 1 cure, level 2 heal, level 2 fireball. No. What is... Wait, what does Cavi get? Aqua Beam +1 and Fireball +2. Okay, you know what? No, I'm cool with this. Hey, bed. Good night, all. Be safe. Love your faces. Love your face, fangirl. You have a good night. Thank you so much for your lurk and for being here and all that. I know there's got to be 1 extra scale. Because there's supposed to be 3 that we can get from fighting. And then the 1 from town. So, where's the extra one? I think it's bottom left from here? We have to fight this so we can push the rock the right direction. Yeah, okay. And perish. Ah, fucker. It's okay. Dog has fireball. Look at that dumb fucking face as he's just like, I'm gonna burn you to a crisp. I actually probably just get my stamina back. There we go. You fool! You've activated my dog card. Now you face your greatest foe. Another of the same fireball. Perish. Yeah. We're the good guys. Despite, you know, decimating the wildlife. It's what heroes do. Oh, what the hell? I push it, like... Yeah. Okay. Sure, not gonna question it. We've knocked the chest loose. That's all that's important. And somehow that makes it float. I don't understand this puzzle, but hey, loot. Come on. Silver loop. Hello. Improves hit percent. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I'll take more accuracy. Where am I going for the other scale? I don't want to fight you. You don't have scales. I only want to fight scalies right now. I'm here to play video games and fight scalies, chat. Those are our only 2 goals at the moment. Really? I could have swore there was another Komodo dragon. Food is here. Yes! Okay. Hang on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab the food. I'll put you guys on clips. BRB.
That's why I believe I don't like Jeff.
I don't like Jeff.
Jeff Keighley.
Sam? No, I don't think Sam's in there. And chat, here's Link's upskirt shot. Enjoy this. And moving on. And I'm not letting the theme go to waste, even if it's just a few feet. Oh, hey, guys, hang on. I have a phone call. Sir, I'm heading up to the roof of the building. But it's only a matter of time until they catch up to me. I know. I'm trying to reach you. Stop interrupting me. Now, where were we? Shinji and Reina must have gone up these stairs.
There's no way I can make that jump across that shaft.
That's what she said.
I failed physical education.
How? God, I just want to... Yeah, see, you can run now, can't you, bitch? Dorothy to come out, make it sexy. Dorothy, ara ara. Dorothy, please, come out to play. Don't worry, Dorothy. I'm not gonna take you anywhere. I'm just here to catch you. Dorothy, please. Ara ara. Botha just tried to throw their stuffed Pokemon at me, and I just blocked it without missing a fucking beat. And it hit the cat. Oh, Botha, how could you do this? This is good. Hell yeah. Majima hater can never truly find peace within themselves. It's true. You need to learn to let Majima into your heart and onto his fist. That came out wrong. Oh, fuck. That wasn't what I meant. That wasn't what I meant at all. Oh, that is dead center. Fibbly. Come on. Oh, yes! Ha ha ha! Hole in one! Welcome to the stream where we're hunting for Dick Robinson. Here. What's wrong? Nothing. Are you sure about that? Are you sure it's nothing, Lynn? Lynn, do you want to talk about it? Lynn, baby, buddy, champ. Listen, Lynn, we need to talk about it. Lynn, you can't just keep walking away from your father like this. Lynn? Lynn, are you good?
Striker, one of us is gonna have to change, and I'm 179.
Yeah, Silva, so you're trying to pull rank on literally the military man here?
Yes. Yes.
Sergeant, reprimand this
Joke's on
private.
you. I don't know how to change myself.
It's the chain. And I return. Botha ordered tandoori. It is delicious. But I cannot... I feel like I've hardly played the game yet this stream. But goddamn, am I going to be excited to eat this. Any hydrate redemptions right now? Or just going to be me taking some bites of food? That's what that's going to be. And I'm not going to chew into the mic. Nobody wants that. And if you do, you know, don't. How is food? It's amazing. I just took a few bites of it. Oh my god. Chicken tikka masala and spicy lentils. So fucking good. I could have swore there was a way to have an extra moto scale. Hang on. Can I like force it to make it to have an extra thing? Did I? I wonder. Moto scale. Yeah. Or wait. Wait, am I miscounting? Was I miscounting the whole time? I got the one from the cave, the one we had to jump on, and the one from chasing it in circles. And then I got one from town. So I already have one extra. I just need to... That was... Okay. That was just absolutely my brain not being connected for a minute there. That... There's my big stupid moment for the night. There, it's out of the way. No more big stupids. Just cutscene. There you are! Hands on hips. But apologizing. Okay. Sorry I'm late. I hope you didn't wait too long, Spoofy. Cavi? I didn't expect to see you here. So this is where you went off to. Wee, Lina's here. How are you doing? Oh, are you two on a date? Sorry, me think should weave you two alone. Oh, please, don't be silly. Shoo! Well, how'd it go? Did you get the Komodo dragon skills? Yep, here they are. Oh, they're beautiful. I'll be able to make a great necklace with these. Thank you, Spoofy. And you too, Cavi. Hey, Sage, how's it going? No problem. It sure has been a long time since we last came here. We used to come here so often. Yo, chat, you ready for shit to get weird? Shit's about to get weird. If you thought this was a slow beginning, it's because I'm streaming it. In a casual playthrough, this would be the first, like, 20 minutes of gameplay. Let's go. Shit's about to get weird. Sea never changes, does it? It's been rolling in and out like this since long before we were born. It's been here for eternity, it seems. It's probably seen many things, heard many things. It's probably keep rolling in and out, long after our lifetime, without a single change. She's just looking at his ass. Can you blame her? Hey, Spoofy. Remember that time we sat and talked like this back when we were kids? When the gentle sea breeze and the tranquil sound of the waves. Just the two of us, talking. You still remember that day? I mean, it sounds like just any day, so yeah, probably. Aura, hello, welcome. How are we doing tonight, Aura? Thank you for the raid. Coffee Bot's gonna get you some coffee started, you know? A nobody in my chat. Oh, Aura, no. Welcome. Can we get shoutouts for Aura? We're playing Chrono Cross. It's one of my favorite childhood JRPGs that I never finished. And now that Yakuza's done, we get to play this on Mondays. I've never played this game. Well, to catch you up, we start the game having a nightmare about stabbing a girl in a fortress. We wake up in a sweat, late for our date here with Lena. We are now on the date with Lena. You are now caught up. She's asking us if we remember talking on the beach as kids, so sure. Really? You do? So you haven't forgotten about the promise we made that day? That makes me happy. Yeah, no. This game is full of lots and lots and lots of branching paths, and it's unfortunate that I've already made the executive decision. Lena is not the one traveling with us. Unfortunately. It's an odd shout, though, since I've been playing Hollow Knight tonight. That is weird. I wonder why it didn't update then. Huh. But aren't memories strange? Just when you think you've forgotten about something, it comes floating back into your heart. I guess it's just lying there and waiting for the right moments. Also, Aura, you're just in time for shit to get weird. Why, we might even remember this very moment someday. In 10, 20 years, when we're all grown up and married and have kids of our own, when that time comes, I wonder what kind of adults we'll be. What kind of life will I be leading? Yo, chat, for real though, I just had kind of an emotional moment. I did mention that this was a JRPG from my childhood. I'm almost 30 now. I like your controller input overlay. Thank you. I started playing this when I was like 13 or 14. If that. I don't think younger me would have seen this at all. Flopper, fish, dog, seal person, same mind the girl. Their name is technically Poshel, but chat has renamed them Cavi. They are a talking, fist-fighting dog. They are our companion. Don't ask. It has 2 tails. And it's splooting. Anyways, yeah. No, I'm fine. I'm fine, and we're moving on. What kind of life will I be leading? I wonder what I'll make of this day. See, memory's a fickle thing, though. I can't guarantee we'll remember this day, but I feel like it's the sort of memory where it'll come back someday. We might forget about it. Happy memories have a way of doing that. Sad memories, too. Those are tails, not feet. You're right. Memories have a way of just, you know, coming back eventually. Yeah, I hope you're right. Spoofy? There's been something I've been wanting. Spoofy. Chat also named us. Our name is supposed to be, Surge, but chat renamed us Spoofy. Welcome back, Keo. Spoofy McFarg. What? What's wrong, Spoofy? Being summoned to sleep by the husband who's like, you're off school, you have to get to bed on my schedule. I mean, even if he's not really that demanding, that is fair, Aura. You have a great night. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you had fun on your stream. Appreciate it. Don't mind me while I have another bite of tandoori. He's really more like, are you planning on sleeping on anything resembling a reasonable sleep schedule this summer? I assume you usually don't. You seem the type to keep yourself too busy for that. I have to be like, yes, I'll come to bed at a reasonable time, you know? What's wrong, Spoofy? I'm really good at sleep. Hi there, really good at sleep. Spoofy? Lena's like sitting here trying to have a moment with us. And instead, this is happening. Childhood flashback. Cat. The ocean coming to say hi. And what the fuck? And we're alone on the beach. And we're dead. That's it. Goodbye. Game's over. Everyone have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, have a good night, Aura. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. We'll see you around. What are you doing out there, boy? It's dangerous to sleep out there. Lena, date. You're not my girlfriend. You're not my dog. You alright, boy? What on earth are you doing lying down anyway? For a second there, I thought you might be a bit of a dead body washed ashore. She's just having real talk and Spoofy just gets dimension hold and dies. Exactly. Something's not right. I think I concussed myself on the sand. Where's Lena? You're the only one I saw when I got here. Are you a friend of Lena's? I believe she's in the village babysitting. Well, I'd best be on my way. Anyway, if you're looking for Lena, you should stop by the village. You know, you shouldn't be playing out here, boy. Wouldn't want something to happen to you now. Yeah, sure. Wouldn't want anything happening to the boy who just, like, had a magic... Oh. You're here, too. Spoofy McFoggypoo, you're finally up. Something went whoosh, and me without cold, too. Me woke up first, though me went to go look around, but no sign of Lena anywhere. Do you think Lena spontaneously combusted? Me wonder if she's okay. I am so fucking glad that when I played this as a kid, I didn't know you could recruit the dog, because this is a weird and surreal moment without the dog. Anyways. Like, you have just that... Oh, I love this song so much. The song is called Dream of a Shore Bordering Another World. Because... Oh, hang on. Where is... What the... Oh, that's right. I can activate cheats at the push of a button. I forgot. I'm not going to. But I now know that's a thing. So I would have looted your corpse if you weren't dead. I don't tell many streamers this just because I don't want to give me attention from it, but I have minor insomnia, so I'm going to do it. What am I going to do other than interact with streamers? That's fair. Opasa Beach. Danger, keep out. This isn't how we left it. Neither are the fish. Kyo, I first got into watching Twitch because I was working 12-hour shifts in a cubicle late at night. I totally get you. It's sort of like, well, what the fuck else am I gonna do? But I appreciate you hanging out. Ooh, feather. I mean, to be fair, what would the old man have even gotten off of my corpse? Like, a weapon that he probably can't use, some ivory. He could probably sell the silver. You could probably just melt down the silver and sell that. Weird fish, weird fish, weird fish. Weird fish. Hello, weird fish. Prepare to die. Ooh, and the crit for the kill. Take the dog. I like the fish. We'll trade the dog for one of the fish. The fish has people eyes. You see that? You see the weird people eyes on the fish? These fish skipped the walking phase of evolution, went straight to flying. I mean, what if I could? And hang on, they're angler fish too. These are like deep sea, bottom of the ocean fish flying around on land. What has gone so wrong in the ocean that the fish are flying? Is it all the animal genocide we did? Was it wiping out entire species in, you know, the earlier parts? It might have been that. Yeah, and is there more to loot here at the... Oh, damn it. I thought I would slip past him. Oh, well. Oh, well. I also don't know how I feel about murdering beach bums. I personally have never had beef with beach bums. Not directly, at least. And here I am. Here I go killing again. Damn you, global warming! Global warming has driven the fish from the bottom of the ocean to the top of it and straight out into the sky. And I, for one, won't stand for this. We have to get the EPA on it immediately. Very colorful scales. That too. Fireball. Fireball and a bite of chicken. Uh-oh. The fish have learned fire! What monsters are these? They've learned flight, they've learned fire. I am afraid for future generations if these fish continue to live. I've done a public service. And the dog grows stronger. Which is an ever kind of... which isn't ever a bad thing? Yeah. Which isn't ever a very bad thing. Okay. I mean, it could be worse. I don't think fish that know fireballs is necessarily the worst thing evolution's ever done. Killing the lizards. This MIDI was so much bullshit to try and copy down. If the meter feels weird, it's because there's an extra eighth note than what you're used to in every measure. This song is written in fucking 9/8 time. Or so. And if you like sit here and you listen to it like, you know, with like enough, every measure just ends up kind of feeling like it's leaning into the next one. Like that feeling of it's the musical equivalent of constantly falling forward. There are fish that can spit bioluminescence that looks like a fireball. Okay, but like actual fucking fireball though. I'm waiting for them to like learn even higher level fire spells. I'm just waiting for the day a fish just walks up onto the shore and casts magma bomb all to the unsuspecting people in Huntington. Well, at least we've got their fangs. I was able to push that chest for some reason. That was weird. This stream is just Spy being a fanboy. Kinda. This is definitely a spotted feel-good stream. What an absolute cute nerd. No you, Rush. No you, Rush. Some beetles can spit boiling acid if that counts. That is actually kind of terrifying. What? Kind of happened again where I wait and then forgot to check out. Oh, you like took a nap and overslept? Got it. No sweat, Rush. We just have dogs hurling fireballs. It's no big deal. See? Just dogs hurling fireballs. Nothing you haven't seen before. And then the much less interesting people hurling fireballs. Well, we already have an ivory helmet, so that's not super great. We can break it down for parts later. No big deal. So, Arnie Village. The music's different here too. But you still do the same thing. Your life isn't any different here. Yep, you sell the exact same stuff. Although I haven't really looked at your arms and armor. Oh, shit! This is a full-blown forge. Nice. I thought it might just be a vendor, but I forgot. This game doesn't really do purchasing items. You only craft your weapons and your armor. So in this case, she knows ivory dagger and a spatula. Don't ask about the spatula. I don't know. I could craft an ivory dagger out of one bone and one fang, but as the bottom right is showing me, I don't have anyone able to equip it. These, on the other hand, they're both able to equip it. The ivory vest is considered a straight downgrade. I think it adds dodge at the cost of armor, versus the ivory mail, which I think is better armor. Accessories, ivory helmets. So there's nothing we really want to craft here, but what we can do is we can take, let's see, this spare helmet we got, disassemble it, and we get one bone and one screw. And if there's anything that we want to forge later on, we can reuse that screw. So, Cat, Flower and Dream. The name of the restaurant changed. The girl working here didn't. Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. Are you from Termina? So how's it going over there? I bet everyone's really excited about the Viper Festival. Yo, they have a snake festival? My poems? What are you talking about? I gave up on them ages ago. It was just a stupid dream I was obsessed with. I never did have any talent. Chaos would agree with you. But how do you know about that? Nobody knows about my poetry. It really doesn't matter anymore whether I'm writing poems or not. Nobody would give a hoot about someone writing poems in a tiny little cafe in the middle of nowhere. Oh, a tiny little cafe in the middle of nowhere, huh? But just remember, dreams do come true. Huh. Do you honestly believe that? We live in the middle of nowhere, in this tiny village leading small lives. Nothing's ever going to change, no matter how hard you try. That's just the reality of it all. Well, love your flowery outlook. No answer. It's just a pot. Huh. Why that's in quotations, I don't know. Oh, this room's a lot more clean. Oh! And I'm robbing your home anyways! Cat. There we go. People in this dimension suck. God. Yo, weed? What? Huh? Where? Who? FBI, open up. Also, the poster of Hot Lady has been replaced by Leather-Clad Man. Humana, humana, humana. What a hunk. This here is Nikki from the Magical Dreamers. As luck would have it, Nikki is holding a concert in the port town of Tamina. There is a heaven on earth. It pays to live to an old age. I can't believe I'm actually going to be able to hear Nikki's beautiful voice. Whoa, stranger! Don't tell Gramps about this! So in the other dimension, it was a young guy who didn't want Grandma to know. And in this dimension, it's Grandma that doesn't want Grandpa to know. Alright, what about this house? Question, if there is magic in this, would you think there is a weed and way more potent magic weed? Yes and yes. 10 years ago, my husband's friend lost a son. The boy drowned at sea at the tender age of 7. And soon after, the boy's parents passed away too. Such a sad turn of events. That's when my husband changed. Never did I imagine you would end up like this. His way of life has changed completely. Daddy always spends his time downstairs. He won't play with me. He gets real mad if I go down there too. Didn't used to be like that. I think he doesn't like me anymore. Alright, we're kicking ass. We're kicking a father's ass for neglecting their family. Yo, but he's got cool cat statues. Hang on. My previous statement stands in another way. You know? Mary Jane and Magus Jane. Interesting altar you have here, buddy. I noticed that the doll is animated differently than the rest of the scene. Oh, hello there. I just finished praying. Here, take a look. It's called Mojo. It's a good luck charm from the Far East. Interesting there. Can you feel the love and affection oozing from it? It's just such an amazing messenger of love and courage. Think about it, my brother. How our everyday lives are controlled by uncertainty and fear. We spent yesterdays and our uncertain tomorrows. How we live a meaningless today. This holy item, filled with prayers, protects and supports us. Come, my brother, let us pray together and bring peace of mind to our hearts. Where can you find true love and peace of mind? Within Mojo! Alright, so anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap that up. Pretty sure, yeah. Wait, how did Botha end up with only a rating of 666? Or 667? Not sure how that score evened out. It was out of 1,000. Sorry, Botha. I'm happy we have dog. I am gonna say, hang on, rate Mojo. What do we think of Mojo, chat? Do we love Mojo? Seems to be just a straw doll. So in our dimension, this man was a fisherman, but a kid died 10 years ago, and he stopped becoming a fisherman and started worshiping this thing. What if we remind him about the fisherman he could have been? Whap the doll. This is a tooth from a ferocious lion shark. Just look at the size of this thing. Judging from the size, this baby must have been a good 15 feet. Don't tell me you're the one who caught it. No, I didn't. You did. What? Did you say another me? So the other me who became a fisherman asked you to give this to me. What are you talking about? That is enough. There is only one me. How could there be another me out there? Sure, there was a point in my life when I thought about becoming a fisherman. That was a good 10 years ago. But I couldn't do it. I gave up that path right then and there. I just gave up. Idolatry is heresy. Come back here, by the way. I don't care what you say. This is the path I chose, and I don't regret it. Besides, you can't just change the way you live in the blink of an eye. Now, would you please throw that thing away and leave me alone? No, I'm gonna go talk to your doll. No answer. You? I have nothing more to say. Now, please leave. I have nothing more to say. Now, please... No. We have so much to talk about. You are an awful father. You felt an aura of longevity from Ori the cat. Not. Yikes, okay. How many altars does this guy have? You received a sacred lickaroo from Licky the cat. Not. Ah, what the? You felt a beam of light from Lasery the cat. Not. God damn, this place sucks. This cat is the only nice thing down here. Idolatry is heresy. Heresy, you say? Heresy? I feel like... Hang on. Oh, hello there. I just finished praying. Wait. Yeah, we already... Oh, God. We're not seriously getting this scene again, are we? Fast forward. Really? Nothing else to do here? All right. Peace out. Old man.
I can't comprehend my son anymore. He hasn't worked in years. There was a time when he had his heart set on becoming a man of the sea, just like his old man. But look at him now, praying to that silly-looking doll day and night. What has gotten into him?
A kid died and he got depressed about it. That's, the long and short of it. See. So anyways, hi, Lena. Still watching the kids. Hang on, I'm gonna say hi to the fisherman first. Yo, what up, old man?
Huh? The tranquil sound of the waves make me sleepy. I remember we heard wombs come one day along the sea. Remember.
Thank you, old man, for your wisdom. Lena! Oh, this is where you were. How could you just leave and go back on your own? Go back? On my own? What are you talking about, Callie? And who are you? Have we met somewhere before? Are you from Termina? What are you saying, Lena? Hey, yeah, you! That old man is so well-spoken, you know? Don't be trying to pull any moves on our Lena, you jerk! Don't be silly. Don't go swimming out too far now, you hear? Okay, gotcha! Kids. I guess kids will be kids. Don't worry about them. You know? You look a lot like the boy who used to live next door to me. Yeah, I am. What happened to him? What happened to him? Why do you want to know? It's really none of your business. You're gonna tell us anyway. That boy died. He drowned when he was very young. This all happened 10 years ago. Bitch! Why, Sea-Witch, why? Soon after, his mother passed away too. I was still very young back then, so I don't remember too well, but my mom said his name was Spoofy McFarg. It's such a serious scene! I'm Spoofy McFarg. You're Spoofy McFarg? Oh, stop that. That's not even funny. The boy is dead. Don't you understand? This world knows not the power of Spoofy McFarg. I transcend dimensions. That boy, I guess I kind of liked him. If that boy were still alive today, I wonder what would have become of us. Yo, Lena, you are just one existential dread into another, aren't you? Just like, oh, hey, you look like the boy who lived next to me. You're supposed to be dead, yeah. I made sure of it. I threw you into the ocean. What are you doing here? Sure is weird. Why am I opening up to you like this? Well, I guess there's no use thinking about the past. It's not like Spoofy McFarg is going to come back. Mom always tells me I shouldn't dwell on lost loved ones. You can find his grave up on Cape Howell. Actually, why don't you go visit the gravesite? No one's been up there in a while. Well, I still have some chores to finish. Sorry I blew up at you like that. Why are you here? I must... Let me correct that. Goodbye, stranger. You know, depending on the science fiction you listen to, or you read, or you watch, or whatever, if we go with the Futurama routes, my existence here kind of threatens the stability of the universe. But that's neither here nor there. Hang on. This is my house! Keep out, and beware of mad Hecthrins! Me hath embarked on a wrong journey. Please do not come looking for I. You're right here. Back from making a big old miniature. Welcome back, Abra. Congratulations on your big old on your not so miniature. So no fish, huh? I just haven't been able to hit a big one lately, you know? I'm not really concerned about the money or profit. I just have this urge for a challenge. Come on, baby. I know you're out there. I need some excitement. Give me a big catch. I mean, this came from a big catch. Hey, that's an amulet made from a lion shark tooth. It's huge. There's no doubt. That lion shark must have been a monster. Don't tell me you're the one that caught it. Only a first-class man of the sea can catch one that big. Eh. In the player spot in the Multiverse of Madness. Exactly. Have you heard anything about the El Nido Triangle? Yeah. I literally could not care less, kid. I'm going to walk away from your speech bubble now. Hey, someone said you were a really good fisher. I'm going to show you your tooth again. I want to see if anything's different. I'm not going in the barrel. I don't use it. Shark tooth. I'm showing this to you again. Yeah, it's the same conversation. It's the same conversation. Yeah. Okay. Same conversation. I had to make sure. Also, hi, Batha. Wait, why would it be Abra's turn in the barrel? What's up in the barrel? Who's putting people in barrels? Batha? Batha says, yep, it's their turn for the barrel, but why? Hey, stranger, you know what's popular among the village girls these days? Bracelets made from rainbow shells. Okay, but rainbow shells for real? Oh no, if I wanted something, yeah, okay. Little kid problems. I'm a boy? Hi there, a boy, I'm CoffeeBot. Well, hello, Kyo. Going to go with he, him then, right? Is that a Komodo dragon scale? Eek, that's disgusting. Get that away from me. Do you realize what I had to go through to get these? I killed so many Komodos. The children, their mother too. Ungrateful. Spoofy McFarg was the sole good thing in this awful town. That's why everyone's depressed now. Apparent fucking Lee. Every time I read the lead's last name, it makes me hell squint because it's so close to looking like something else. If I have to, I will re-roll the character because I realize it's close to another word, and the more I look at it, the more I worry about that. Batha, is that your concern? Fangirl put in channel points to name the character that, and I didn't think much of it at the time. Damn, this is good bread. Mama Spoofy McFoggy Poo, did you redecorate? It looked a little depressing. Well, this dog lives here. And we can pet the dog. Yeah, this place does look like kind of a wreck, though. Bread? Yeah, I got some non-bread. Looks like this room's redecorated, too. Nice, I'll check those out later, Abra. Hella nerd behavior, though. Hella nerd behavior. I'm opening a window. Hang on. That's better. Also robbing the place. Oh, I didn't know this was here. Yo, chat, I'm going to give the dog a magma bomb. The dog is getting a magma bomb. Hang on. Who has higher magic? I do. Spoofy's getting magma bombs. We don't need cure and heal. We're gonna have cure and we're gonna have heal and magma bomb. Oh wait, no, heal's a level 2 spell. Shit. Hang on. Remove all. What does auto allocate want for Spoofy? Magma bomb +1, heal, cure. Oh, okay, it's right because heal is a level 2 spell and cure is a level 1 spell. We could swap out cure for fireball though. I'll do that. The dog gets a cannon. No, we get a cannon. We have higher magic spells. The dog is stronger than us by a little bit. If we get any damage upgrades, the dog gets them. Huh? What are you doing in my house? My house isn't a playground for you kids, alright? Go play outside. Who are you, mister? This is Spoofy McFoggypoo's house, isn't it? Where's Mama Spoofy McFoggypoo? The dog is more lethal. Marge? Who the heck is that? I've lived in the house for 5 years now. Sorry, that name doesn't ring a bell. For 5 years? Is that true, mister? As Cavi looks right at the camera. This is really, really weird. Oh, Cavi. Cavi just gets us. Alright, have a good night, Seawitch. Thanks for hanging out. Oh no, run. Run. The dog is aware that they're in a game. The dog is aware of the universe in which they live. Alright, Keo. Today I renamed myself to Spoofy McFarg. Going in the journal. It sure is weird. Whatever with all your gibberish, man. Just get out of here. This guy is making some sense. Silence the dog. Yo, is that a dog? Mostly. It's also kind of a seal thing, I think. It's got like seal flippers and a split tail, but is also kind of a dog with a lisp. Cat. There we go. And first actual save of the night. Oh, damn it, that's right. There's always a line here. I keep forgetting to save in the overworld. You're a new face around here. We don't get too many customers. My name's Ganji. I'm the chief of Ani. Why don't you stay and rest a while? Can't offer any extravagant entertainment. Make yourself at home. No, thank you. Oh, and again, didn't know that was there either. I'm finding all kinds of shit today. Alright, so we've been told to go visit our own grave? Let's go visit our own grave, I guess. That's just gonna be the thing to do. But hi, Bowie. How's it going? We're gonna just dodge all the beach bums and steal their belongings. Oh, Electro Jolt. Hang on, actually. Okay, so the dog is a yellow element. So the dog is going to lose a fireball, but gain lightning. Is going to lose Aqua Beam, but gain lightning. Ow. Did that actually hurt? Not really, I don't think. Ha! Loser to own grave. Yeah. Just, it's that frickin' picture of that one guy, like, flipping the peace sign next to a grave. With your own name on it. I feel like when you touch it, it's going to break something. Touch what? The dog? Yeah, give me some... Where are the donuts? Ooh! Yeah, give me some space to look at my own grave, dog, okay? Okay? Just need some space. This is kind of a heavy moment for me. Oh, the grave? Oh, yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. Can't swim, what a loser. There's something written on the tombstone. Alright, chat. What is written on the tombstone? I'm just gonna sit here and flounder around for a little bit while stream delay catches up. But so long as you're still behind on stream delay, what is written on my own tombstone? We'll take your best suggestions. Put them in the quotes channel when we're done or something. Anyways. Rest in peace, our beloved Spoofy McFarg died at age 7. Nobody can take anything away from him, nor can anyone give anything to him. What came from the sea has returned to the sea. What came from... What do you mean came from the sea? I actually don't know the meaning behind that. Why did he die? So, okay, so, weird portal shit happened while we were on a date, and we woke up in a place where everyone thinks we're dead. We are in a parallel dimension where a lot of shit is different. Primarily, we are dead. A nerd lies here. So, you must be the ghost of the boy who died 10 years ago. Spoofy McFarg. Oh, they kicked the dog! They kicked the dog off the cliff. Well, damn. Sorry, Junior. We have no business with your friends. We're just after you. Be a good boy and come with us. But, Sir Karsh, do you think it's truly true that this chap is a ghost? He seems like a perfectly perfect young boy to me. That doesn't matter. We found the boy here, just as he said we would, didn't we? Now seize him! Hold your seahorses! Hi, kid. Young Spotted had a crush on you. Who the... That's a hell of a jump. Out of the way, Missy. You don't want to get hurt now, do you? Shut your trap. You're the ones who'd better get out of my way. You have a problem? You think a shaking idea who you're dealing with, Missy? That's enough. So, we had the choice, and this is one of the few character choices I am not leaving up to chat when there is a character choice. We have a choice between letting her in the party or letting Lena in the party. I'm going with her. Move over, Sheetal. Get out of my house. This new girl is in. Someone tell Botha that Abra has replaced Sheetal. Listen up, Junior. Our orders are to take you in. We don't want to hurt you. Just come with us. Or else, this axe of mine will have to do the talking. For crying out loud, would you just shut up and get on with it? I'm gonna kick your sorry arses so hard you'll kiss the moons. Karsh straight looks like Sephiroth. Yeah, I'm giving the voice I think Sephiroth has. I can't remember Sephiroth's voice very well. Fair enough. You leave us no choice. You'll regret this, Missy. Fight. He's gonna ask us a question. I mean, he do be axing. Karsh, Salt, and Pepor. Green, yellow, yellow. Okay. They're opposites of each other. Green and yellow are opposite elements. Weird. Let's just beat up Karsh. Fuck it. Although, okay, chat, if anyone knows. Does it matter the kill order here? Because I'm pretty sure if I just beat up Karsh, the other two will probably just hightail it. Yo, 6 damage, my dude. 6 damage. I ain't afraid of you. Sir, is an alien? Hang on. What kind of voice is Salt gonna have? Sir, his innately innate element color attribute is white. Right, that does it. Quick, attack him with the opposite element's color attribute, black. How unfortunately unfortunate. I don't seem to have any, sir. You nincompoop. You should always carry elements of every color. Then how about you there?
I'm shaking my shoes to tell you this, sir, but I don't have any either. We'll have to let you, Sir Karsh, show us how it's done.
Useless fools! Real men don't need magic when they can fight with their might. Yo, are we supposed to be afraid of them or not at this rate? Oh no. A slight bonk. Anyways, magma bomb. Get fucked. Girl, what do you know? Magma bomb! Might and magic? Toxic masculinity hurts everyone, random goon. 7. Again, this dude, like, is not intimidating. No. I'll have Spoofy spend his 2 stamina to get Girl maxed out. And let her just wail on him. Or not. So, 1 more red spell, and the field will be fully red, which should, I think, I might be dead wrong here, raise her stats just in general. Salt here looks like he's about to bleed out, so I'm just going to finish him off. There you go. Perish. Defend. 3 damage. See, nothing. All right. Your turn. Stabby stabbies. All right, now Karsh is almost down. But yeah, no, they're using might and magic. You could say they're heroes of it, even. All right, he's fucking dead. Not a whole lot else to do here. I guess I'll just wail on him. Greed. Yeah. Wait, what? I'm not being greedy. What you talking about? Oh, now Pepper's almost out. And there he goes. All right, chat. We have now killed human beings. We're murderers now. We'll have to kill a lot more for it to stay safe, chat. Spoofy McFarg levels up. Girl levels up. Max healing without consumables. There we go. Bone axe, ivory vest, and copper. Neat. Sir Karsh! Sir Karsh, I say we should get out of here so we can live and fight another day. Those aren't no ordinary brats we're dealing with. As the goons immediately hightail it. Damn cowards! As for you, Missy, we won't forget this. Yay, their blood soaks us! Yay! Ooh, I'm so scared! I'll be happy to take you on any time. Think you'll lose to scum like you? Ha! You alright, mate? Yeah, I'm fine. Spoofy McFarg. Your name's Spoofy McFarg, ain't it? Yeah. Oh, me? My name's... Okay. I wish I could refund... So, this character, what I do remember about them is that they are sworn enemies of Lynx. The last... Why is her name Kid? It's the default. It's, I don't know. Frankly, I don't know why their name is Kid. They just have... Kid... Okay, for context, Kid is very, fiery and spunky and all that. But she plays all of her cards really, really close to the chest. This whole bravado badass thing is more a character than anything. It's a distraction from whatever the fuck past she has that we don't learn anything about for a long time. And they are sworn enemies of a character we'll meet later named Lynx. It's still disabled. So the thing, Onyx... Squarebomb redeemed Name the New Member, and wanted to name the character Cooler Links.
Drake!
So I'm gonna put it up to a poll. If we go with that, Cooler Links, or reopen the redemption. And we'll leave that up for just a couple of minutes. Oh, wait, shit. No. Hang on. Why are beans enabled for that poll? Hang on. Why are beans enabled for that poll? Disable beans. There we go. Kid's name. Cooler Links. Reopen redemption. There we go. No bean votes. Hey, Spot, is this character legal? I think so. I don't actually know. They don't really talk much about the character's ages, but I think so. Definitely not using this as an excuse to scarf down on chicken tikka masala. I choked on the chicken tikka. Oh god, I shoveled it too fast. I fucking choked. Oh my god, all I smell now is Indian spices. No, even if that wasn't done through the point redemption, Kyo, sure. Yeah, I could probably use that. Save yourself. Yep. Ugh. Turmeric, that's the spice I'm thinking of. Alright, it looks like the poll is currently tied between naming kid Cooler Links or reopening the redemption queue. It was just me and my 26-year-old wife. Is kid 26? Hang on. Chrono Cross kid age 16. This girl is 16. Sorry, Abra. Alright, the poll was tied. I'm going to reopen the redemption. So it's kind of pricey, but you are now whoever redeems it first gets to name this character. As I try not to choke on my dinner again. But goddamn, it's just so good. Pedro Faniscan? Really, Abra? Is that your final offer? Are we really gonna name the... Okay. I'm just gonna... Yeah, there's my feelings on it. Pedro Faniscan. I think that might be too many characters looking at it. It's a maximum of 12 characters. Thanks for the great job, Keo. Pedro Fanis. I liked Onyx's thing better, where we just called them Botha. You notice what happened the moment you opened the redeem? I didn't think we would get this, like, vaguely Cockney girl named Pedro. Fastest hands in the West. Oh, God. The reason I'm hesitating is because I literally hate it. I would have done that. I would have rather gone with cooler links than that. This physically hurts me. This physically hurts me. I hate this. Why, Abra? Thought it was a funny name. Okay. Oop. There you go. Pedro Thanos. I am literally never going to refer to this name out loud. This is Kid. But Abra, you can have the satisfaction that on screen it will say Pedro. You're the one who added the bean redemption. Again, I didn't think it was going to be that cursed. But Onyx, thank you for the 500 biddies. That definitely softens the blow. Thank you, my new dude. Call me Kid. Nice to meet you. I couldn't stand by and watch those blokes gang up on you like that. They really just pissed me the bloody hell off. I wish I could have beat on them some more. But why was that mob after you? I don't know. They're saying I'm dead or something. What do you mean you've never even met him before, eh? Ah, forget it. I can't believe you would maliciously use their dead name. Hey, Spoofy McFarg. How about you and me team up for a while? That Karsh fella ain't gonna just leave you alone, that's for sure. And to tell you the truth, I'm new to these islands. It's pretty lonely traveling around here on my own. So, how about it, Spoofy McFarg? Maybe it was fate that we'd meet up like this. So, if I refuse, we get Lena in the party. If we travel together, we travel together. And I already said, I'm keeping her in the party. Beauty, mate! That decides it then. We're best mates now. Anyways, it'll be getting dark soon. I suggest we head up to Ardenny and shack up for the night. Oh, and Spoofy McFarg, don't go trying any funny stuff just because I'm cute and all. Don't worry. You're 16. I ain't trying shit. Teenage Spotted really liked you. Adult Spotted knows better. What happened to Cavi? He got kicked off a cliff, and he's here now. Oi! Let's get our arses down to Termina. Shoo shoo! Full speed ahead! Oh my god. Oh yeah, mate, I nearly forgot. Let me give you this. It's a teleporter. What? You just have this? You'll be able to switch your party members from afar. A real handy gadget. All you have to do is... it's a pain in the arse to explain. Look it up in the menu. Spoofy McFarland received a teleporter. Basically, that just lets us swap out party members. We can only ever have 3 at a time. It lets us swap them out. Alright, we just gotta make sure that Kid has appropriate elements and stuff. Let's see what she's got. Fireball. Magma Bomb. Better Fireball. And Talents. I definitely don't want to give her Aqua Beam. That spell would just be objectively bad on her. Show me your elements. Well, let's just get her another Fireball. There we go. Oh no, she knows about the fourth wall. Silence her! Oh god, I never even really thought about that. They really do just talk about oh yeah, you just press the X button. What do you mean, what's the X button? How the bloody hell are you advancing the dialogue without the bloody X button? Kid is an important party member. Yes, they are. Wait, do it without the space, Kyo. It only works without the space. Okay. Also, what is she like equipped with? Ivory dagger, ivory mail. Can we get her anything better? Ooh, actually, hang on. She already has higher accuracy than most. That'll be fine. I was gonna give her the even more accuracy, but she'll be fine. Hi, background Botha, love you. What are we waiting for? What are you guys on about? Ivory dagger is already what she's got. Ivory mail is already good. Oh, she could use... Oh, that's right. We did disassemble that helmet earlier. I'm sure we'll find something better anyways. I'm not worried about it. She doesn't need a hat. Kid doesn't need a hat. Again, new to Twitch. Don't sweat it. Not every channel is going to have that anyways, Kyo. Don't even sweat it. Yep. Can I stop by anywhere here? I know I can go technically here to the Hydra Marsh, but we'll die. We will die if we go to the Hydra Marsh. Divine Dragon Falls. Alright. So we're looking at about 3 hours. And I feel like this is a good place to call it for now. Here in... Where's... I could have swore there was a way to display... Huh. Oh, no, that's right. It's a customized thing. Sound is fine. Window frame is fine. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we'll keep walk the default. Could have sworn there was a way to have it set up such that it told you which world you were in the overworld. But anyways. Egg. Hi, Botha. So we're going to be wrapping it up here. So to catch up, we tried to get our girlfriend a necklace. We fell into a wormhole into a dimension in which we are dead and are also being hunted by armed dudes. We have Kid, who mysteriously saved us from them. And we have a dog. I put Minnie's pics in the gallery. Yep, I'll be checking those out after the stream. Otherwise, here on the overworld, we can save anywhere we want. All right, this was... Right, Surge here is my test file to make sure that everything worked correctly. That's why it's only got 9 minutes on it. But, I'll start a new save there. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, each save file is going to be a different party member we could potentially have. So this right here is a party member we could have. Oh right, and this autosaves. So we'll always have this Surge save here for autosave, and then Kid is going to be manual saves. Hey, Spotted. Hey, Obi. How's it going? We're just wrapping up stream. Good to see you, though. And it's going to sound weird because the moment I click out of the game, the music stops, but then I go to the goodbye stream and I had literally the exact same music ready to play in the background already. Because, goddamn, I just love this. I love this music so much. Anyways, thank you guys all for being here again. Thank you, Onyx and Necrosil, for the biddies. Thank you, everyone, for just hanging out and participating tonight. Thank you, Afseen, for the resub. Thank you, Aura, for the raid. And I think there was also, yes, Onyx for the 5 subs. God damn, dude. Thank you so much. Guess I was able to catch you at the end. Yeah, you missed some weird shit. We can talk about it in Discord later, maybe. Otherwise, thank you guys all so much for being here. Oh, yeah, and also thank you, Lumia, for the raid. Shout-outs to Botha. I'm going to link the Discord. And I'm gonna shout out Simbatha. There we go. Go and give them a follow. They are, you know, love my life partner and all that. Thank you guys all for hanging out. Let's find someone to raid. And if no one has told you today, you are appreciated and the world is a better place with you. So thank you all so much for being here. Ha! Hang on. It's not someone I usually raid. It's probably not someone who's even really going to acknowledge that we are raiding. And in that case, actually, I don't know if I want to raid them. I was just noticing that Scott Falco is playing Stardew Valley. Goddamn, it's still playing ads even trying to get into his stream. Nah, he's already got like 500 people going on. Let's not bother. You know what? Huh. Saved, let's see. You know what? Let's go raid Fizzy. We're gonna raid Fizzy Games. They're playing some Final Fantasy XIV. They're doing one of the current, endgamey fights. I wouldn't say it's a spoiler to watch it at all. I don't think. It's P6. It's basically, I forget exactly which fight P6 is. Oh wait, no, this is Dragon Prog. Okay. So it's got Heavensward spoilers, I'll say that much. If anyone really cares about that. Faye is streaming, Oz is also streaming. Yeah, no, but I've raided both of them pretty recently. So we're gonna raid Fizz instead. Why do I always do the exclamation first? That's a mistake. There we go. So they're playing some Final Fantasy. Go ahead, give them lots of love and support. They are doing currently the hardest fight in the game. So wish them all the luck that you guys can manage for them. And have a great night. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.